This question gives us a bit of a hefty argument, so we can turn first to the question stem. We can see that this is a so-called explain question. That means that there will be two things in seeming contradiction. Let's look for the transition from thing number one of those two things to thing number two. That's going to be the word nevertheless. Thing number two is shorter, so we'll start there after the word nevertheless. The mystery, apparently, is that companies did not deplete their reserves even when prices were high. Why is that so crazy? Thing number one, before nevertheless, will tell us. It's because companies keep their reserves for this purpose, so they can overall buy at lower prices. We will paraphrase the mystery as didn't use when high. The correct answer will resolve the mystery and be compatible with all of the facts in the prompt. A sounds reasonable as an explanation, but the prompt leads us to understand that companies would still want to deplete their reserves even if prices will be high in the future. If they thought the prices would be higher next year, that would be a good reason to wait, but A doesn't say that. So A is out. B doesn't explain the didn't use when high problem. Even if they need less oil than usual, they would still save by not having to buy when the prices are high. So B is out. C also doesn't explain the didn't use when high question. It gives a further reason for them to use now, so as not to buy now and save the buying for when prices are better. So C is out. D is a good reason for didn't use when high. Companies generally did use when high on average, but not all companies had to. It's a backdoor solution, but consistent with the data in the prompt. So D is in. E is quite similar to D and quite close, but it's not as good an explanation. We note that E could still be true even if prices were high for all companies involved. In such a case, E would limit the mystery, but it wouldn't explain the mystery. Therefore, D is objectively superior and is the correct answer.